So for this look, you will need some paints. You can use cream or water activated. You'll need some paintbrushes, mine are from the art store, and a pencil to trace out everything. And if you want, a little pan and some water to mix some colors on. So first what I'm going to be doing is kind of tracing out my little bear face. So what I'm doing is kind of making a circle above each brow, and then I'm just kind of tracing out how far down I want my mask to go. This is going to be similar to the other looks I've done. And make sure you check out my channel because I will have a whole series with these mini looks for this Halloween. Now I'm going to take my brush, I'm going to dip it in some water and take that brown shade and mix a little bit of white in there just so I can get a lighter brown. And this first part is for kind of like a kid's edition. So it's really simple. It's kind of if you just need a quick look for them to go trick-or-treating in. And then the second half will be kind of like an adult edition. So, or if you want to add more detail. So you can add some more detail and make it a little bit more grown up. So I'm just filling in the shape that I want, and if you're doing this on kids, it's great because I'm really leaving the eye space open, so it's really not going to go close to their eyes. This paint is from Mayron. It's their Paradise paint. It's really gentle, and it's water activated, so it's easy to remove. And the thicker the layer you do, the more work it'll be for you to wash off. So next I'm going to take some red paint and white paint mixed together and kind of just make a half circle and not really fill it in all the way because it's going to be the ear. And I'm just going to do that on both ears. And it's pretty simple. And this dries pretty quickly. It only smudges if you really bump it a lot, so even if it does smudge, it's not going to get super all over because it does pretty much dry down. So it's really good for kids. And you can kind of add as much detail as you want. Now that I added that, I'm going to do a second layer of the brown now that it's dried up a little bit. Just keep in mind if you do a second layer and if you do it a little bit heavier, it will be a little bit more messy to wash off. But it's really not even that hard to wash off. Now I'm just adding a little bit more pink to my nose as a little, kind of like a heart shape as my bear nose, and I'm adding a little bit more red just so it shows up better. But again, you can interchange any of these colors. If you wanted to do purple or green or yellow, you can honestly do any color that your child chooses or that you want. That's why I like these, they're so easy. You can add glitter, you can add any more detail, but that's just about done. But now if you want to add this, add a little bit more detail, make it kind of more adult or give it a little more definition, we're going to go ahead and take some brown shadow and add some definition and shading. So I'm just adding that kind of around the edges and anywhere that I might have a little bit of a shadow cast on my face. So this honestly could be a mouse, it could be a raccoon, it could be a bear, it's kind of whatever you want to make it into. So once I'm done with that, I'm going to be taking a pink blush. This just matched my nose really nicely, and I'm just going to kind of set those areas with the pink and get them a little bit more intense. Now I'm just taking some blush. This is great for children or adults, but to make it a little bit more adult-like, I'm going to add some pink lipstick. This is just a balm. And then I'm going to be taking some purple eyeshadow just to make the eyes pop a little bit. But you can use any color. Anything that you like. You could do a really sultry black smoky eye, whatever you like. And I'm also going to be taking this on my nose just to add a little bit more definition once again. You can just do this, you know, as long as you need to. I know this video is sped up, but it really only took me about 10 minutes to do this whole thing. So now I'm just taking a little bit of a shimmery color and I'm just adding some highlights. And then what you're going to want to do is just add some mascara. Maybe do your eyebrows a little bit. It probably won't show too much. But we're pretty close to being done, and this really didn't take me that long to do in real time. So it's great for last minute. So I'm just adding some black through my brows just so you can see them better. And it is Halloween, so it's okay. Now I'm just taking kind of a plum liner, adding that to my upper lash line. And some mascara. And you can add some dramatic false lashes if you want, or just stick with the mascara. But it comes out pretty cute if I do say myself. So give me a thumbs up if you like this. Be sure to subscribe so you can see the rest of the series. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.